nag-load.
Hello, my name is Green, and today I'm going to be doing something very, very special. I'm going to be making my own house in real life in Minecraft. This has been a suggestion for a long time. As you can see, I've cheated a little bit. These blocks are not in vanilla Minecraft. I have kindly asked my Twitter followers, hey, can you texture these for me? And they obliged, because otherwise this build wouldn't really be possible because these textures don't exist in the game and my house is a fairly odd color. So, what this is going to be is less for tutorial, because that is the most conceited thing in the world, to do a tutorial on my own house. That doesn't make any sense. And this isn't really my house, it's my family's house. I've lived here since I was like 7, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a commentary over what I'm building here. And then at the end, I'm going to do like a side-by-side comparison with some pictures of my actual house, so that we can see how close I got it. So this is the general layout of my house. There's a little bit on the side there for the shed. The main building is right where I am now. You can see the door where I've placed some white. And from here, I'm going to be working on the main structure, instead of doing the garden and garage, which we'll come to later. So I've got a little bit of a front garden, and my house was built in the 70s. Now, 70s houses didn't look that good, so if this building doesn't look good, that's probably because my house isn't, like, the most pleasant thing to look at. But it's not bad. It's a really nice, like, 70s house, if that makes sense. So it's got this, like, weird red slate, and that's where those red bricks have sort of come in. And then the rest of the, like, yellowy style bricks, or kind of, like, lighter red, that's what it's primarily made out of. But it's almost like they just didn't want to use too many bricks, so they added that red stuff in it. But they also added, like, this white plastic, which I'm using quartz to sort of demonstrate. It's honestly, like, not the most attractive thing in the world, but the house itself is quite sizable. It's a nice place to live. It's in a nice area, and, I've lived here since I was 7, so it's kind of like, my house. And I actually recommend that anyone should try building their own house in Minecraft, because you actually feel a little more attached to it, because it means something to you, especially if you've been living there a long time. So my house has this, like, little bit that juts out here, and at the top is one of the bedrooms, and at the bottom is, like, a boiler. Now, I'm not going to be doing the interior. It took me, like, 2 hours to build this, and I actually surprised myself, because I was building this, and I was like, damn, this is actually testing how well I know my house. I actually went outside a couple of times and had a look. I was like, oh, yeah, that's how it is, just to get the proportions right, and I think I did pretty well. This was my first attempt, and I was pretty happy with it. Now, you can see that I added, like, white before the roof. I'm actually going to change that later, because although it's got, like, this white, I don't know what the word is, but it's like a protective layer under the roof, it isn't actually, like, on the outside, so I changed that a bit later on, just so that the roof actually overhangs the plastic covering, like I am now. So I'm changing that up now, just so it, resembles the house a bit. But in Minecraft, obviously, because the blocks are quite wide, and in reality those overhangs are tiny, it looks a little bit odd. But the effect is successful nonetheless, and we've pretty much done the first side of my house. So that's pretty much the front as it is. And I know it's got the guttering and stuff. Now, the guttering was white, but I didn't retexture it, so I've just added cobblestone. That's meant to be a satellite dish. That was about as small as I could get it. It's a little smaller than that in real life. Obviously, this is as close to scale as I can possibly get it. Now, I've got this, like, front walkway, so very simple path added, and that's pretty much the front of the house finished. Now, we need to go to the back and sort of replicate what we've done, but without the shape. Obviously, we've got, like, a little bit of an extension here, which gives it that L shape. Not right. In reality, it's way bigger. It's actually, like, about the same size as the house, so I messed up a little bit on that one. But now we're going to work on the garden. Now, apart from the size